Welcome to the July edition of the Tax990 Report. This month, one message ties everything together: trust. Whether you're applying for grants, attracting donors, or simply staying compliant, the more transparent your nonprofit is, the more confidence people have in your organization. Let's take a look at what's happening this month. One of the biggest highlights this month is our free webinar lineup. If you're working on grant funding, Mary Resh's grant writing series continues with 2 new sessions. The first focuses on the documents you'll want to have ready before writing a grant proposal. The second brings everything together by walking through the key parts of a strong proposal, from identifying the need to building a budget and creating a sustainability plan. Then in August, Melissa Metcalf-Leroy begins a 2-part series showing how your Form 990 can become much more than a tax filing. She'll explain how nonprofits can use it as a fundraising and public relations tool that helps build donor confidence and tell a stronger story throughout the year. If you've never thought of your Form 990 as part of your fundraising strategy, these are sessions you won't want to miss. This month also brings an update to one of our favorite free resources, 990 Explorer. We've redesigned the organization details page with a cleaner layout, better financial visuals, and information that's easier to understand at a glance. Searching has also improved. You can now filter nonprofits by location, exempt status, organization type, revenue, assets, and more. Whether you're researching another nonprofit, looking for partnership opportunities, or making sure your own organization is represented well, these updates make finding information much faster. We also shared a few articles we think nonprofit leaders will find valuable. One explores how recurring monthly giving programs can create more predictable revenue, even for smaller nonprofits. Another reminds us that while AI can save time on administrative work, building donor relationships still requires a personal touch. We also highlighted the latest Giving USA report on charitable giving trends, along with an overview of Florida's new nonprofit law that organizations in the state should be aware of. This month's nonprofit tool recommendation is Buffer. It's a social media scheduling platform that helps small teams manage multiple social media accounts from one place. There's a free plan available, and qualifying nonprofits can also receive a discount on paid plans. As always, this isn't a sponsored recommendation, just a tool we think many nonprofits may find useful. Looking ahead, August 15th is the next important filing deadline. That applies to organizations with the fiscal year ending in February 2026, along with certain organizations that previously filed an extension. And if you submitted Form 8868 earlier this year, remember that your extended filing deadline arrives on November 17th. One story we're watching closely involves proposed revisions to Form 990. The IRS has announced plans to introduce additional reporting around government grants, government contracts, and physical sponsorship arrangements. Nothing has changed yet. These proposals still have to move through the regulatory process before becoming official. The good news is that when these changes eventually take effect, Tax990 will update the filing system so you can continue filing with confidence. If you'll be attending the VFW National Convention in Reno from July 25th through the 29th, we'd love to meet you. Stop by, say hello, ask questions, or talk with us about your nonprofit filing workflow. We're always happy to connect with members of the nonprofit community. Finally, we'd like to recognize this month's client spotlight, Dreams of Kindness. Their mission is simple but powerful: to empower hearts and inspire change through acts of kindness. Through programs like Kind Meals and Kindness Delivered, they're helping feed people facing hunger while redistributing surplus goods to nonprofits, churches, and families in their community. It's organizations like these that remind us why transparency, accountability, and trust matter so much. That's your July Tax990 Report. If you like more nonprofit compliance updates, practical resources, and free educational webinars, be sure to subscribe and visit tax990.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in next month's recap.